everyone, let us start with a new chapter, that is interest. So interest is an important chapter of commercial arithmetic. What is interest? Interest is the money paid by the borrower to the lender of the money for using the assets. Let us say that I borrow some assets of yours and I return the assets to you after some time. Then I'll give you some extra compensation for using your assets for that given time period. So let us start. If an agency, if that agency might be an individual, a firm or a bank, if an agency borrows money from other agency, that other agency might as well be an individual, a firm or a bank or anything else. So if an agency borrows some money from another agency, that is called, if this borrows, then it will be known as the borrower. And the other agency which has given the money, that will be called as the lender, as it is lending the money. Now let us say I borrow 1000 rupees from you, then the borrowed money would be called as the principal. So what is principal? Principal is the borrowed money. Now if the borrower has to pay some extra money after some time period, there is also some time period for which we are borrowing the money. Let us say I borrowed 1000 rupees from you for a time period of 2 months. So that 2 months would be called as the loan period. So time period for which we are taking the money or borrowing the money is known as loan period. Okay, if the borrower has to pay some additional charges or some additional money for using the assets or using the money, then that extra money that he has to give is known as the interest. So the compensation for using the assets or the money is known as the interest. So there are two types of interest: simple interest and compound interest. So another important term is amount. Amount basically is principal together with the interest. So the money which we have borrowed originally, that is the principal, plus the interest that we have to pay as a compensation. So they together form the amount. The next thing is, when we deposit money in a bank, then we earn some interest on that. So interest is basically, how do we calculate that interest? Interest is calculated according to the rate of interest that we have specified in some agreement with the bank and the individual. So rate of interest may differ at different places or accordingly. So rate of interest is usually calculated as percentage per annum. So it might be 10% per annum, 2% per annum, 20% per annum or anything. This means that per 100 rupees per year or per annum. For example, if I say that there is a 10% per annum interest rate, then this will mean 10 rupees per 100 rupees in a year for 1 year. Now, as I told you, there are two types of interest: simple interest and compound interest. So let us start with simple interest. Simple interest, what is special about simple interest or how do we define it? In simple interest, the principal amount always remains the same for the whole loan period or the whole time period. That is, principal remains same for whole loan period. So it will remain same for the whole loan period. So let us say that we started or we borrowed 1000 rupees from a bank. at the rate of 8% per annum. So the principal, and we borrowed it for say 4 years. So this 1000 rupees is the principal and it will remain same for all those 4 years. It will not change. The principal will be 1000 rupees at the end of second year, 1000, and same. It will be constant throughout the loan period, that is our 4 years. So the formula we use for calculating a simple interest is SI is equals to P into R into T by 100. So PRT by 100, where P is a principal, R is the rate, and T is the time period or the loan period. If in a question it is given that we have to find interest, it is not mentioned whether we have to find simple interest or compound interest, then we'll take it as simple interest. So the formula for simple interest is this. Simple interest is equals to principal into rate into time period divided by 100. So there are 4 unknowns here. If we have the value of 3 of them, we can find the 4th one. Now let us do a question. At what rate % by simple interest will a sum of money double itself in 5 years 4 months? We are asked about the rate %. So rate % is what we have to find out. We are given that we have to double the principal in 5 years 4 months. So principal, let us say we had X and the amount is turned out to be 2X, that the principal doubles itself. So doubles itself, that means amount would be 2X, and time we are given is 5 years and 4 months. So first of all, let us convert this in years only. So that will be equal to 5 plus 4 by 12. 4 by 12 will be equal to 1 by 3. So 5 3 is 15 plus 1 16 by 3 years. So this is the time period in years. We have to find rate. We are given P, that is a principal, and amount. So the formula we have is SI is equals to PRT by 100. So R, we have to find out R. This will be equal to SI into 100 divided by P into T. Interest is basically, let me tell you, SI is equals to the amount minus the principal. So basically interest is the extra money that we give as a compensation on the principal. So amount is principal plus interest. So interest would be equal to amount minus principal. So amount we have is 2x minus x is the principal. So what is interest? Interest here would be x only. Let us put the values. Let us write it over here that we have interest is equals to x. So let us put the values in this. Interest we have is x into 100 divided by principal. Principal here is x into time. Time we have 16 by 3. So 16, 3 would go upside. So this is our rate. X get cancelled. We will be having rate is equals to 3 into 100, 300 divided by 16, which will be equal to, on dividing, we will get 18.75. So as it was rate, and rate is always calculated in % per annum. So our rate is 18.75% per annum. At this rate, our principal would double itself in 5 years and 4 months. Another question we have is a sum of Indian rupees 450 amounted to rupees 495 at simple interest in 2 years. In what time will the sum of 820 amount to rupees 943 at the same rate? So rate is same in both the cases. We have been given principal and amount, And in first one we are given time as well. So in the second we have to find out time in which 820 rupees will form a total amount of 943. So let us take the first condition first. We are given that principal is rupees 450 and we are given that amount is 495 and time is 2 years. We have to find out the rate, so we can use it in the second condition. So from here we know that we can find the interest. We know that amount is equals to principal plus interest. So what would be interest? Interest would be equal to amount minus principal. So interest would be equal to 495 minus 450. That is equal to 45. So our interest here is 45 rupees. Putting the formula I is equals to PRT by 100. We have to find R. So R is equals to I into 100 upon P into T. So R would be equal to interest we have is 45 and principal we had 450. So 450 multiplied by the time we had 2 years multiplied by 2. So this get cancelled, 0 by 0 and 2 by 5. So we get the rate as 5%. So the rate of interest for turning a principal of 450 to an amount of 495 is 5%. We found the rate percent. Now let us carry on with the second part. In second part, we are given that a principal of 820 rupees amounts to 943 rupees. 943 rupees. And we have found out the rate percent as 5%. And we have to find the time in which this principal will change into this amount. And let us find out the interest here. Interest is 943 minus 820, which would be equal to 123 rupees. So our interest here is 123 rupees and we are supposed to find the time. So our general formula that we had was interest is equals to PRT by 100 and this time we have to find time. So shifting the formula, time is equals to I into 100 upon P into R. So putting the values, I has the value 123 into 100. Principal is 820 multiplied by the rate that is 5. So 0, 0, 5 to the and 2, 41. Now we know 41 3s are 123. So time we got is 3 years. This way we find out that how much time would be taken for this principal to amount to this at a rate of 5% per annum.